Well, many of you have been following the journey from the time he left from Marine Corps boot camp on Parris Island in South Carolina.
Yes, you have. WDBJ7's Logan Sherrill was invited to take a peek behind the curtain to understand what it truly takes to make a Marine.
About a 10-mile drive is all 23 educators and a news anchor had to get in the mindset of a new recruit for the United States Marine Corps, with no idea what to expect physically, mentally, or emotionally.
And you're just taking the first step towards becoming a member of the world's finest fighting force, the United States Marine Corps.
Once on the famous yellow footprints, we walked the same path like the more than 1 million men and women that have graduated boot camp from Parris Island, ending in front of the silver hatches. When a civilian steps through these doors, they become a recruit for the longest 13 weeks of their lives. Inside, a recruit is told expectations, gets a haircut, and makes their final phone call to loved ones.
This is Recruit Sherrill. I have arrived safely at Parris Island.
An actual recruit's phone call, much louder, as the drill instructor would likely be screaming in the background. Instead, our DI greeted us outside.
Open your fat mouth, scream at me!
Our drill instructor, Gunnery Sergeant Hazel Ramos.
You will start counting from you! I said don't stare at me. Now scream at me!
You guys had no idea the expectations, the culture shock.
And because we had trouble with instructions, we ran.
I noticed that you guys were just completely clueless of what was going on.
This first challenge is difficult in a sense that the recruits must pay close attention to lots of new orders with no room for error.
Yes, ma'am! Do you understand? Yes, ma'am!
From the yellow footprints, we bust to our barracks, home for the entirety of training. We also learned how to march, 4 side by side. Inside, we met our senior drill instructor, Staff Sergeant Patrick.
Sit up straight and look at me. Never quit or give up, for we offer you the challenge of recruit training and the opportunity to earn the title United States Marine.
We learned a recruit is trained and evaluated in 6 specific categories: military knowledge, physical fitness as shown with this session of incentive training in the pit, water survival, marksmanship, martial arts, and personal appearance, all culminating in the defining moment for recruits, the Crucible, a 54-hour training event that includes food and sleep deprivation and over 45 miles of marching. 70 days of recruit training condensed into a 3-day workshop, capped off with seeing 436 new Marines graduate in front of their friends and family.
I'm really proud because I feel like I earned every inch that I gained, and I can hold that eagle open anchor and say I'm feeling proud.
So let me ask you this. So when you're on the yellow feet and your group is together and somebody does something wrong,
Run.
everybody runs.
Everybody runs.
So that kind of builds cohesive, doesn't it?
It does, and it really gets you that, what Gunnery Sergeant Ramos was saying there, it gets you that culture shock to where it breaks you down and you have to rely on that man or woman to your left, your right, your front, and your back.
Wow.
Yeah, so it makes sense. There's all a reason behind it.
Everything.
What do you have coming up at 11? I know you have
11 o'clock is going to be, that's going to be the emotional one. You want to grab your tissues for that. That's when
Okay.
the families will see their former recruit, now Marine, for the first time in 3 months.
I can feel the emotion just seeing the few shots that we saw there at the end of your story.
It was a humbling experience, guys.